So good evening, everyone. Good evening. Maz is okay speaking to us today. Good evening. I want to make it a very brief one. I have a program to join in the next couple of minutes, but I think this is a quick update. As many of you have seen the title, there is something happening that obviously, as we say in Igbo, ojebelejebe ka alaeze ọ naba anaba ya ka kpọrọ ya bụ eze. So yesterday I did inform us about the plans to start using for commercial purposes the Anambra International Airport tomorrow, and so plans to to start using the Anambra Airport tomorrow, but there are honestly there are plans basically to make that not to happen. And I'm sitting down here thinking, okay, what can that be? There are plans. So I just need to discuss that quickly with us. Now, many of you who have been following me, I do a lot that has to do with the development in the Southeast, and obviously that is the Great Igbo Nation. I do a lot to update us. Now, this is what I know. We woke up this morning hearing the news that there are people planning to stop the reopening, or rather the official launching of the Anambra International Airport. Now, when I read it, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a fluke. I thought it wasn't real. So as usual, I don't engage in hearsay. I try to reach out to find out how true are the things that I'm hearing. And to my greatest shock, I recall the governor, not the governor, the Commissioner of Information Anambra State. I said, Don C. Adinoba, is it true what I'm hearing? He says to me, my brother, that's true. What you heard is true, but here are the facts. I will tell us the facts. So once more, good evening. My name is Mazes, okay, and this is Njenje Media TV International. Again, if you're joining me for the first time, hit the like button. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Hit the like button, subscribe to this platform if you haven't. Now, I am here live. We're getting ready to stream and bring you this wonderful development tomorrow. And the airport, as I am being told, a lot of issues are going on now that people are thinking, what is it that we all know? What do I know myself? Let me not say too much, but let me say the much that I know. So I reached out to the Commissioner of Information Anambra State, and I said to him, what is happening? He said to me, it is true that there are plans to scuttle the official opening of the airport tomorrow. He said that they got a call. Underline it, they got a call from NCAA, okay, Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, that the reopening tomorrow should be cancelled based on security reasons. based on security reasons. This is what he told me a couple of hours ago. Couple of hours. What's the time? The time now here in Nigeria is 18:09. That's basically almost 6:30. That there are plans to scuttle, but other sources that I have tried to get information through the back channel to confirm what he told me and what others know. And this is what I'm coming out, because before I come online to say anything, I get information through the back channel, I confirm them, I cross-check them to ensure, use common sense. I don't just take what people say for saying sake. Now, this is what I know, people. There are plans to scuttle the to scuttle the reopening, the official, what do I keep saying reopening? Or maybe because of the first time, my mind is already stuck somewhere. To scuttle the planned opening of Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport tomorrow. There are plans. However, from what I've found out so far, and that's what gets me angry, not every time we blame the federal government, for Christ's sake. There are plans by Igbo themselves. This is not Fulani, this is not federal government, by Igbo themselves to scuttle the opening of their own airport. So they made a call to Baba Gana Mongunu, whom they are trying to use to scuttle this airport opening tomorrow. Effort was made a couple of hours ago in the morning to reach out to Baba Gana Mongunu. Baba Gana Mongunu, what I was told by government officials today, was angry that Baba Gana Mongunu was not aware that Anambra Airport, that everyone, because he's the head of whichever security, I'm just basically angry. Okay, so he's not aware. Now he has issued for an internal investigation, but the time is running out. This thing started happening last night. Last night, after we broadcasted the Anambra State debate with BBC. Early hours of this morning, the governor jetted out to Abuja to find out who is behind this nonsense. On getting to Abuja, Baba Gana Mongunu is not aware. Yet his office is being used as a plot to get the NCAA to cancel the planned opening. I'm waiting for 7 o'clock news and see if they're going to come online on NTA to say this is not true. But people, what I can tell us now is that the planned opening is going on as scheduled. The governor has, I don't know if Obiano has come back to Anambra, if he has landed back in Anambra now that I'm online, but the planned opening is going on as scheduled. We will keep doing orders. We keep doing orders. Oh, yes, it's Fulani, it's Hausa, Yoruba, is this, is the other one, is here. Ndibo are being used to scuttle something that will benefit themselves. Why? Because of political expediencies, because some of us are close to the federal government and trying to. The question I asked all the people I have spoken to, do you have any written communication from NCAA? They said no, it was a telephone conversation. I said, who does that? If such, because for the authorization to happen, the authorization that was gotten for this airport was in writing. That means the cancellation must also be in writing. So how come the news is everywhere that this is going to be cancelled, but there was no formal authorization? When the governor got to the Abuja today, he found out that Buhari is not actually in the country. Buhari is in Saudi Arabia. So frantic effort is being made to understand where this water entered the melon pipe or whatever it's called. Opiobogol. You know, I'm trying to translate Igbo now to English. Opiobogol. Listen, what you have to know is this fight is a collective fight. This fight, it is a collective fight. We must ensure whoever is behind this, not only that these things will be exposed. Oh, because you want to have an election, because you think, if you think, oh, if APGA uses this, if planes start landing, APGA will have an upper hand. Who cares? Who cares? A project that is done for the great Igbo nation, the best airport we have in the great Igbo nation, you're planning to scuttle it because you want to win an election. Thunder must be busy in the gym, pressing up, because it's going to strike all of you very soon. What manner of nonsense is that? The reopening, I was assured, is going to go on tomorrow, no matter what. No matter what. This is unbelievable. I'll see if I get the commissioner shortly online, because this is just let me see. Okay, let me play you a video he made this morning, right? When in a press conference this morning, because you know I deal with fact. Listen, I don't deal with emotions. Sorry, but because I don't deal with emotions, I deal with facts. When I say facts, hard facts. Look at it. I'll allow you. Let me allow this.
And informal reports that the
Sorry, Commissioner, come again.
Hours ago, we received an informal report that the opening of Anambra.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
International cargo and passenger airports will have to be deferred. On security grounds. We are not told exactly what constituted security threats in this context. The people of Anambra are disappointed. So does the government. Most Anambra people believe that this is politically motivated, especially against the background of the election holding on November 6th. We are studying the situation carefully, and the governor is discussing this matter with the highest authorities in the land. We are very much aware that the president is not aware of these developments. He's out of the country, and we are making contacts to reach you. We also understand that other people in government who are in a position to know have not been informed officially. Therefore, the entire development is suspect. Any questions?
You heard it from him. The person that just spoke is the Commissioner of Information for Anambra State. And you can hear my phone now ringing. I'm trying to get him to speak to us now. I told him before, I spoke to him before now, he was with journalists. And because of this, everyone is running helter-skelter. They are trying to see how, you know, the only reason why I'm angry here is that's where we got to be very careful. We cannot be blaming others for our own woes that we caused for ourselves. If by tomorrow, this airport does not open, blame not Buhari. The airport license was granted by Buhari. Buhari could have said, I'm not going to give you the license to build this airport, and the heaven will not fall. You will do nothing. Buhari granted the airport. The governor at the initial stage in the 2017 election cycle said they were going to build this airport with $2 billion Chinese that will bring, the Chinese money that they bring. Anambra State is going to provide land and logistics, and that will be built. And I said that time, no. From my investigation, that is, in the words of Chief Debudai Okoli Gonwobo, foul. 2 years later, I was proven right. You see, when you take out emotion in what you do and look at facts, I was trained to look at empirical evidence, very critical. Bury your emotions. If you're very, very, very emotional here, please log off, block me. I don't bloody care. Empirical evidence. Now, the fastest airport ever built in Nigeria is Anambra State, built by the state. 1 week, 8 days to the election. 8 days to Anambra State election. Oh, they're going to use it to win election. Who cares? What the nonsense. Who cares if they want to use it for election? If you have it, flaunt it. But those who destroy the state, we know them. Those who destroy the state, those who doesn't want us to progress. Our own. Ndibo, our own. Defended. Oh, a call from Abuja. Yes, please, we are informing you tomorrow the airport is not going to, you're not going to go ahead. There is security information from Office of DMI, whatever, that Baba, what's it called? Baba Gana Mongonu, from his office, that this is going to happen. Baba Gana Mongonu, that's from the Office of the National Security Advisor, Baba Mongonu, that there is a security threat. This is the reason, security threat. Now tell me which security threat here is this not East where we have anti-aircraft gun? So is it that we have people, when the aircraft is landing tomorrow, they will shoot it down or what? What manner of security threat is this? And the sad part is that this is being orchestrated by our own. That is what gets me mad. Very, very. This is absolute rubbish, absolute nonsense. Mama Gun, listen. I wish I have his number. If you're watching me and you have Baba Gana Mongonu's number, back channel me his number. I need to bring him on here. This is nonsense. Now, anybody who doesn't want to speak to us, we are going to take off our gloves. We're not going to carry gun, but we'll use whatever we have for the good of Igbo nation. What kind of rubbish is this? Less than 24 hours to the time, they are telling us that tomorrow we'll be blaming Fulani, up and down, Fulani, up and down. But our own people, how can people be wicked in this? What should actually be worrying them is, if INEC now, they should actually be happy that if INEC now wants to transport sensitive materials, they can actually have, they now have an airport to land at. I know how many people that have called me today said they can't even book a flight to get to, what's it called? Umueri, that is the Umueri airport in the next couple of days. Like I showed in my video I did yesterday, day before yesterday, I tried to also fly in with the flight tomorrow, just to give you people, because inside the aircraft, the moment it's landing, it lands. I wanted to show us live video of whatever is happening. But even at that, let's then assume that there are people, maybe staff that, with other partners that will go in so we can live stream what is happening tomorrow. But I can assure you from what the informations I had and from the conversations I had that the airport opening is going ahead. Because frantically, the governor, you may hate him or like him, I'm not his fan. He doesn't like me. Neither do I care. I'm nobody's friend. If you do what I do without a brown envelope, and so nobody will like you. So I'm not in the business of liking anybody. And let them don't like me. I do what my conscience and what is very clear. But one thing that really have killed me, one thing that really had got me angry today, because before I went to bed, I had it. I thought it was a room. I just went, I slept around 1 o'clock this morning. And now I woke up again, hearing this for the second time, and I started reaching out. And when I confirmed it, and when I confirmed the source and how, the people behind it, I was really, really furious. I was really, why? If that was to be the Minister of Aviation, yes, from Castina State, a Fulanima, if he was the one behind it, you can say, oh, yes, it's someone hates you. But people, you are the one behind your own downfall. You. Uhie mee ka mmadụ ịdị isi ka ihe akọle. Oh, I don't know. Thunder should actually go, go to the gym, carry 50 kg, just do proper press up. Because the way you're going to strike now, that is Boaza, Kikwese strike. Rubbish. People are already lining up saying, okay, people, listen, with these issues of insecurity happening in Anambra State, in the Southeast, a lot of people in the diaspora, in Abuja, in Lagos, other places, are actually no longer interested in coming down for Christmas. In the last 48 hours, I haven't seen something that have motivated people I have spoken to in the last 2 weeks who said, nah, we'll stay off for now. Suddenly, people ringing me excitedly saying we are now going to come home for Christmas using Anambra Airport. Do you know what we are doing to ourselves if this airport does not go on as scheduled tomorrow? Based on false security report. Yes, there were incidents today in Ekulobia where about 3 or 4 people lost their lives, where unknown men attacked Abga campaign ground, where things obviously did happen. People lost their lives. After this video, I think maybe they have uploaded it now. You come back to Njenje Media, you will see it. I think they titled it Black Friday in Ekulobia. May the souls of those lost in Ekulobia today in the senseless killing by the unknown men, may their souls rest in peace. And may this madness stop. And may we find peace for the great Igbo nation very soon. He said, and for those of you who believe that our enemies in this time must speak grass, I want you to head to the comment section and type your Ise. Our enemies must not be let go this time around, because this is internal injury. We are hurting ourselves, and it hurts me and it makes me angry. Normally, I have my Friday hangout. I would say this is now my Friday hangout because, I am so angry. Why? Why are we doing this? Why? just because you want to win the governorship election by crook or by hook. So if we win it, and so what? So it means if people are thinking like this now, it means if eventually you win. So we will not close the airport now because it wasn't built by you. I mean, the thinking and the sickness, the thinking alone sickens me. The thinking alone sickens me. It makes me sick. Whoever is behind this nonsense, you're not fit for purpose. You're not fit for governance. Whoever is behind madness, you're not fit for governance. Hello, who am I speaking to? Who am I speaking to? I'm not in the mood, please. If you can't hear me, this topic gets me really, really, really angry. So many of you are watching. We have over close to 400 people watching across social media platforms. And not many of you actually liked the video now. Wow. Okay, thank you very much. And not many of you actually, so that means many of you watching are also enemies, because not many of you are actually agreeing with the prayers that the enemies, that the thunder that has gone to the gym, building muscles, will strike them very soon. Okay, maybe thunder will have to turn. Those of us who think that they also agree with those enemies who want to destroy the progress in the Igbo nation. Maybe when half of the thunder will come to visit your way, half of the thunder will also come and see you as well. Because if you are an enemy to the progress of a people that have built their own airport with their own money, not a federal government airport, with their own money, now trying to open the airport for good of the masses, for the good use of the masses and the public, and what you can do, your own contribution to this is that airport will not be operational. Shame on you. Shame. Whoever is behind this, I say shame on you. Real shame on you. Real shame. Real shame. Let's hope the Office of the National Security Advisor would that NTA 7 o'clock news will carry the news officially, that they will. If they don't, people are actually not taking a call. Yeah, hello, who am I speaking to?
Yeah, the media, good evening. Just a brief one. Thank you for coming up and talking about this issue this evening. It is very, 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 very wonderful that you're saying it, because when I read it, yesterday or day before, you were talking about it, and everybody was very happy. I'm not from Anambra State anyway, but I'm an Igbo man, full-blooded Igbo guy, and everybody was happy with it. Now that this morning or this afternoon, I read it on social media, they were blaming IPOB, blaming security in the southeast and IPOB. I laughed. I just laughed, because these people, as you rightly said, there's international airports operational in Maiduguri, where Maiduguri's northeast is a war-torn region, worse than Somalia, worse than Yemen, and there are still operational airports over there. And somebody is telling you because of elections, because of IPOB. And the worst part of it, that some of us who are against everything about IPOB are blaming IPOB. If you go to Twitter, you see what people are writing, believing what these people are saying. But thank God what you are saying right now, and that's what I told my friend. I said, look, this could be a political movement against Obiano and Afghan. This guy said, no, it is about IPOB. I said, why now? And you rightly said, IPOB cannot, has no power to bring this down like the bandits. Sokoto Airport is still operational. Kastina is operational. Kaduna is operational. Kaduna even has the worst, security situation in the whole Nigeria. The airport is still operational. But look at the excuse they're giving us today, blaming IPOB, blaming everybody, blaming Eastern Security Network. Why we are the problem amongst ourselves. The evil politicians, that is why we are not making headways. And finally, that's why they hate Nandikan, because Nandikan is telling them exactly who they are and what they're doing. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
So, sir.
People, please do not call, because this program is not for, is not for callers to call in. But I must conclude here because I need to join the other, the Anambra governorship debate. I'll be joining it right now. But I must note that this is indeed a sad development, and it saddens me. It saddens me, and it really makes me sad and sick that we will be walking. Look at it this way. If by the virtue of information I got, we did not go and ask someone, maybe not an Hausa Fulani, I do not bloody care, to make that call, to pretend that it is genuine, that the airport will be not open tomorrow. There is no way they on their own came up to make this. There is what we normally say in Igbo. Oke nonu n'ọgwa nke nọ n'ọfịa na azụ dị na ngịga. The rat at home is the rat that told the rat outside the home that there is fish in the hanging basket. Think about it. Then you ask yourself, why and what shall that benefit you? Think about it. How can that benefit you? On that note, I will leave you with the words of the Commissioner of Information, whom I have called 3 times here on this program, but I spoke to him about 2 hours ago. And he confirmed this information because I only deal with authentic information. If you are a lover of information and not propaganda verified information, I appeal to you. Subscribe and click the bell icon for notification. If you love propaganda and fake news, please, you can, the same way I appeal to you to subscribe. If you love propaganda and fake news, please kindly unsubscribe and block me. I will be grateful if you do that. Thank you very much. Let me join the next meeting. Later, if I have time, I may come online when I also probably have spoken to get more information. But what I can tell us now, and hopefully by tomorrow, we will be bringing it live on this platform, that the reopening must go on. On that note, I say thank you once more for joining me. I am still Mazi. It's okay. Then I say good night all.
A few hours ago, we received an informal report that the opening of Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport will have to be deferred on security grounds. We are not told exactly what constituted security threats in this context. The people of Anambra are disappointed. So does the government. Most Anambra people believe that this is politically motivated, especially against the background of the election holding on November 6th. We are studying the situation carefully, and the governor is discussing this matter with the highest authorities in the land. We are very much aware that the president is not aware of these developments. He's out of the country. And we are making contacts to reach you. We also understand that some other people in government who are in a position to know have not been informed officially. Therefore, the entire development is suspect. Any questions?